Afternoon viewers, the name is Kevin Brady. This is my 2007 Honda Accord. At this time, I want to big up Third World Society and of course, Team Zilla.
Alright Brady, big up yourself, same way. Respect for the opportunity to give us a chance to come and do a feature with your car. First thing I want to ask you, how did you acquire this Honda Accord CL7?
Yeah man, anytime man. Alright, the CL7, I was inspired by a friend. Yeah, I saw him purchase one and I loved it, and I actually went out and got myself one. I think it's the best one thus far.
And tell us, you say it's the best shape to date. Person might wonder, when it's the best shape and best Accord to date, there might be some key factors about this Accord that will cause you to make this claim. Share with the viewers, a person who probably say, I want to buy one of them cars right now. What about this car that stood out for you?
Okay, alright, no problem. First and foremost, in terms of setting, if you're going to set it, this is a car where you don't have to do a lot to. You understand? In fact, for me, less is more. Alright, it's a very good car. It's not a problem. Very good on gas. You get good mileage. Parts easily accessible. So in that case, you have no problem.
And it seems like it's a very solid car.
Very solid.
I realized that you did some cosmetic upgrade, but before we jump into what you did to the car, what was it like when you just got it that would have motivated you to change some of the things to this car?
Okay, first and foremost, this car, when I got it, bone stock, right? Very clean, had on some 16-inch rims. So for me personally, who love car day one, that just gonna be for me. So I actually went out and actually did it justice by doing the different things that I did to it thus far.
So Brady, what was the first modification you did to this car?
Honestly, first modification was basically cutting the spring. That was the first modification. And I realized, yo, cut spring, nah gonna make it. So I went out and I get a proper set of coilovers. In fact, right now is the second set of coilovers I'm actually wearing on this car.
So which coilovers that you actually changed on this car? One you had before and the one you have in now?
Alright, the one I had before.
Right.
So I'm actually wearing Megan coilovers right now. Very solid. Trust me, I recommend it to anybody and actually give it the comfort that you actually need it. It don't ride rough, it rides soft and solid at the same time.
I was saying, so you actually had two sets of Megan?
No. Well, I don't want to call the next name of the next one. So let us.
Tell the viewers the next name, man.
Trust me, if I don't want to get yo, look here, I don't want to find myself in a lawsuit,
Scene.
So we can just keep it right there, sir.
Alright, cool. And then you add the suspension to it to say give you a nice ride, which is a Megan racing. You give it a good rating. So person watching this now will basically hear from somebody who actually used that suspension and say it's a good ride. Definitely. So while we're on the topic of suspension, I noticed that you're wearing some nice wheels. Tell the viewers a little bit about the wheels that you have on, the specs, and how you went about choosing this wheel for the car.
Alright, trust me, this is a long story, alright, but we have to cut it short. Alright, so I am actually wearing 17/9 with a 0 offset. Now, when I was looking rims, I remember linking Rim Boss, and he actually sent me a catalog, and I went through it thoroughly, day in, day out, and actually visualize it in my mind to see which rim would be perfect for the car. So I saw these, so I said, you know what, I am going with these, and there I go. But let me tell you something, I want to tell the viewers them something. You see 17/9 with a 0 offset, you have to know exactly what you do with that, because that spec is a spec. If you don't know what you do, if you plan for lower your car, you might have problem with it in terms of rubbing and scrubbing. So while having that, you have to make sure so you get the proper tire for it, right? So I'm actually wearing 205, 45, 17, but guess what? It's not done right there. So what I had to do with the back, I actually roll the fenders, right, and tuck it, right? After that, now the front fenders, now I don't roll the front fenders. What I did with the front is actually pull on the front car. You don't know, the front kind of sensitive, so you have to make sure.
Right.
You don't want to go roll it and then you're gonna mash up the fender.
Right.
So basically.
You say the hand
yeah, man, hand pull. I just pull the front fenders.
Right. And so far where the height is and everything, it's not touching or anything.
No, not touching. In fact, I want to take it down a little bit more, but of course, I'm from Kingston and the road is terrible, so I don't want to go down no more with it.
All right. And Brady, I noticed that you did some modification to the headlights, which is looking real neat. Tell us a little bit about, what motivated you to first modify your headlights, and how did you went about getting it done?
Actually, say modifying the headlight, boy, may I tell you, this is another story again. Yo, alright, one day I was up by HID Gold and I saw Dapper Click, and he came over to me and he said to me he wanted to clean my light because, of course, you don't know, my light did really stay away, right? So by talking and talking, I said, alright, you know what, I want some lighting. And we went away, we exchanged number, and he sent me some pictures and some stuff and halos, and and as usual went through, visualized it, and I said, you know what, this is it, because of course he actually sent me the blueprint of everything. So I said, alright, I want this one, but it not done right to say, because I said, listen, Dapper, I want when time I turn on my light, I have an independent switch. I don't want it to be in my park light switch, because I don't want police give me a one time I road. I said, alright, no problem. So that is what I went out and did differently. So my lighting is actually different, as in it has the independent switch.
Seen. And so far, what would you say in terms of the rating that you have for the modifications into it? In terms of, you have to change a few things. Did you lose any brightness on your light when you drive at night, or it was just as good or better? Honestly,
Better, because it's clean, you understand? So I'm clean inside and outside. So
nice. The lip you have on the car, not a typical lip that we'll see on a CL7. Tell us a little bit about, this lip that you put on the car and what you had to do to actually make it fit, or did it fit naturally?
No, it did not. Actually, it's a universal lip, you understand? So after took it down by Falmo Trelawney and take it to the doctor, and of course everybody know that man, that is Goose. Goose, big up yourself. Trust me, if you look on the lip right now, believe me, I think it actually come for the car. But no, it don't come for the car. It's perfect. I have nothing to say about that, about imperfection. It is perfect for the car.
Mad. And of course, any exhaust upgrade done on this car?
Yeah, man, definitely, man. Alright. Well, actually I am running two cherry bomber. One at the front where you have the catalyst, and one at the back. And I'm also, I have two God Snow muffler on the back as well.
Right.
Now, the muffler, believe me, it sound rounded, believe me. So, but I tell anybody, go and get the God Snow, believe me. Well, I never pipe it, but I also tune the car.
Right.
That is the next story.
Right. So you mentioned tuning the car. Walk us through what you did when you went to tune it, what you actually gained from tuning it, and how the car feels now since you have it tuned.
Machine, this can run with any Euro R, any Type R, believe me. Alright, so before me even got into that still, who I want to big up? I want to big up the man himself, the man who tuned the car. Everybody's supposed to know him. Everybody, I not even have to call him name. Alright, I call him name. Roland, big up yourself. Alright, so I did a little thing. Well, not a little thing, I did a whole lot of things. First, I actually brought down the VTEC, right? So the VTEC is actually coming in a little bit earlier. So it basically coming in at like 3.5. Yeah? So I removed the speed cut.
Right.
You understand? So there's no speed cut on it. Because I remember times when going to car shows and stuff and I am actually on the toll. As I couldn't reach 180, I'm just couldn't deal with it.
Yeah.
You understand? So I had to do all of that, basically. And in terms of speed, yeah, feel good, sound different, and yeah, machine. So don't see me on the road and try to run up on me. Please.
Big up. And the trunk spoiler on the car, did you get it on the car, you actually installed that separately?
Actually, the trunk spoiler and the well, both spoilers, the roof spoilers and the trunk spoiler, they're actually made for the CL8. I was online one night and I saw them and I decided to brought them in. So they fit perfect. Of course, you know, CL8, CL7, they're, you know, almost the same, so are the same, so basically.
Right. And the rear bumper splitter that you have on it?
Alright, so that's the rear diffuser. So saw it online as well, was going through and I said, you know what, this is it, because I wanted to add a little more to the car. I wanted to look a little aggressive and at the same time not overdoing anything. So I saw it and I just felt like, yeah, this is it. So I actually purchased it. And that's it.
Brady. And you mentioned that the car is a lot faster now. You can keep up with the UR. Persons be like, yo, them CL7 come with a particular engine. I would give you a chance to tell the viewers what engine is in the car at the moment.
Alright, so it's a K20A. Yeah,
Right.
you're not getting no problem, no I leak, nothing. So
See,
K20A,
K28,
machine.
no speed cut, and the car running nice and smooth so far.
Basically.
Interior wise, have you done anything to the interior of the car?
No, just keep it, I just try to keep it stock and clean.
Any plans to actually add any additives to the interior?
Yeah, maybe in the future.
I was saying, I want to share what ideas you might have in terms of what look you might be going for the interior.
Changing of color, of course, but in terms of, you know, whether I'm going to either drip or anything like that, I'm not sure, is it?
Right. And you're Brady, no joke about it, the machine really nice and clean. And I must say, people know me know Brady from a long time, and I actually was a bit surprised when I saw the car today to know that I haven't seen this car probably more than a year now. Yeah, because you know the whole coronavirus happened over a year now, and the condition that the car is in, guys, I don't know if you see it a lot on photo, but probably the picture won't do it much justice. The car in person is absolutely as good as you might see it, and a really well taken photo. So big up to you, Brady, for keeping the car mint. You see me? Really nice as well. You know, being in Kingston, I mean, Kingston is a place where a lot of nice cars are, a lot of persons who are enthusiasts from different versions of car, performance, Euro car, JDM car, the whole works. What are the feedbacks that you get when you're in the streets driving around in your CL7?
Everybody want that car to buy. Believe me, everybody. Me get so many offers for this car, but guess what? I don't think I'm ready for sell this yet. So guess what? You say, anytime a man come up to me and he want it, I tell him, say, I have to join the line and wait. Because, I mean, it's a nice car, very solid car, it don't give problem. I mean, why would I sell it? At this point, I don't see any car right now that I'm actually liking.
Right.
You know, so I think I'll be sticking with this for quite some time.
And as a car enthusiast yourself, being a part of a car crew, Team Zilla, you know, persons out there will you might have a lot of persons who admire you, what you do to your car, see you as a role model and all that stuff. What advice do you have to young car enthusiasts or just car enthusiasts on a whole?
Alright, well, I would say it depends on the car. You understand? First and foremost, any car you go out and get, just make sure say you do a whole heap of research. You understand? Because you might find yourself do some things where you have to change. Again, for example, alright, I'm going to share a personal experience with me. Alright, I went out and got a different set of 18s. You know, of course, I never lose my money, you understand? I actually stole it back because I actually drive on it for probably a month, you understand? Never like it, never like the profile I got from it, so I actually went back and put on my 17. So I've been looking all over the place because I want to go up 1 more inch, you understand? But I can't find no 18 what I like, you understand? I try to forget about these same rims in the 18, but boy, I tell them, I can't find them. So the advice, just do your research before you do anything at all.
Same, and that is well, good advice as well, Brady. And yo, you don't know enough. Be out in the streets, care of our vibes. A lot of persons probably help you along the way with this car.
Yeah, man,
anybody you'd like to big up at this time, give a shout out to and you know, just say thanks for the help that they put in this car.
Yeah man, definitely. Of course, you know, you Clay, you're one of them because you helped me with the tire spec. I remember one time we'd have a whole heap of rubbing problem. You would have the tire on it, the 215, and you actually break it down to me and say, listen, I don't know if you remember, you know, I remember you telling me that, listen, you're not going to have any problem with the rim. You understand? So I have to get the right tire size. So I actually went out and get a smaller tire. So that did really make a world of difference. And of course, my team, you know, I have different persons in the team. In my team, you know, they say, listen, you can do this, you can do that. And I also want to big up everybody who actually add value to this, such as Goose, Dapperclate, and you know, everybody. Can't call everybody name, but you know yourself.
Yes, big up yourself, you know, Brady. Much appreciated, you know. You don't know. And any last words you have for your fans?
Yeah, man. Tune into the YouTube page. There's a lot on it. So it's teamzilla.ja. And of course, I also want to big up all team, and special big up to Federal Society, and of course my team, Team Zilla.
Much respect, Brady. You don't know enough. Big up yourself. And guys, I'm going to jump in the street, show me some rolling shots of this car, and let you see how it looks when it's at full on the ground.
Stop it. Get some help.